The biggest barriers that we face globally in addressing systemic risk are several. We are actually thinking about hazards on a single event basis, and yet there is more increasing evidence about the connectedness between hazards. And this is a really big barrier to address systemic risk globally. There is also the issue of planning and governance. So decision making around what, when, and how to respond to risk or reduce vulnerabilities to risk do actually not consider all possible outcomes of the hazards. We have to connect the silos-based responses and planning from disasters. That would imply then that the financial planning and investments, as well as the policy environment relevant for responding to systemic risk, would have to be in place. In many low and middle income countries, the persistent challenges of poverty, environmental degradation, continuous exposure to hazards as a result of mismanagement of the natural resources, all these they need to be addressed, and they continue to actually inhibit progress towards risk reduction. So it is very important that there has to be the connection between sustainable development and addressing root causes of vulnerabilities through risk-informed development and planning. So we need immediate action on climate risk. We also need to accelerate the implementation and achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals, and at the same time address other risks, coupled with improvement of quality of life without leaving anyone behind.